FC Raengdai arrive knowing that victory alone may not be enough. It must be emphatic, it must be convincing, and even then they must look beyond this group and hope. Across from them, Mawlai Sports Club, with no pressure of qualification but with pride in position still to play for. They can finish second, they can shape the group, they can be the spoilers. So this is not just a game, it's ambition versus obstruction, hope versus resistance. The Sunrise Club have already done their job. They have won, gone to 9 points, and they have qualified for the next round. Now the focus shifts to this game. The lineup, Mawlai tweak the setup for this final outing. Two changes from the game against RFC. At the back, a return, Ricky back from suspension, restoring experience and a bit of steel in defense. And further forward, a fresh start. Denzel Yondo handed his opportunity. Sheila drops to the bench and the structure very clear, very direct, a 4-4-2 with Daman Bhalang and Fleming Soothing leading the line. And FC Raengdai ring the changes and they ring them boldly. 4 alterations. Defeat to Sunrise. At the back, a fresh inclusion. Tom Joseph comes into defense. A change aimed at stability, but also control the first phase. In midfield, another shift. Nani to add energy and perhaps a bit more forward thrust. An out wide pace and intent. Gibson Kamei takes his place on the flanks. A sign that Raengdai want to stretch this game. Mawlai go with a familiar 4-4-2 with Fleming and Daman Bhalang up top. Ricky replacing Vincent Shirmang from the last game. He'll start at centre back. Hearing Shang Pliang, the manager. And the shape of FC Raengdai reflects intent. A 4-2-3-1, balanced on paper, but this evening it must be bold in execution. The bench experience waits. Herojit, Rostam, Basanta. Options if the game demands a change. The FC Raengdai fans have started to fill up the stands. Support for them, the flag. And they would certainly want to make the fans happy with a result. But the equation isn't simple. It's not just about winning. They need to win and win well because goal difference could be the deciding factor. Because they are now chasing a place as one of the best second place teams. And that comparison goes across groups from other groups. Teams could finish on 9, even 10 points with strong goal differences. So for FC Raengdai, every goal this evening matters, not just for the result, but for the margin. Sunrise Club Orissa with 9 points are through. A goal difference of +5. Scored 10, conceded 5. A 4-1 victory this morning against Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club, who finished at the bottom with 3 points from 4 games. Scored 6, conceded 11, the most by any team. A chance for Mawlai Sports Club to finish second in the group if they win this one. RFC already finished second last. This is Group B, where Tidim Road Athletic Union and Samel Swari Sports Club will face off in the last group game. The winners to qualify to the final round. A Trow can even do it with a draw. Zing Football Academy are down to third with 4 points from 3 games. Club de Salgaonkar, 1 win, couple of defeats, second last, and Mumbai Football Club. They've played their group games. 2 draws and 2 defeats. Couldn't manage a win. They finish at the bottom, but from Group C, Klasa are through with the game in hand. Chegaon FC on to 6 points from 3 games, 2 wins and a loss. Both having a game left. As Citadel, Godavadi Legends FC and Kuppuraj yet to open their account. Now over to Group D. And there the real catch lies. 2 teams with an opportunity to finish with 10 points. And here they come for the final act of Group A. FC Raengdai walking out with the weight of the table upon them. Not just needing to win, but needing to win big. Every step carrying expectations, every glance, every calculation. And alongside them, Mawlai Sports Club. Freed from qualification pressure, but with pride and position still very much alive for them. A chance to finish strong and to shape the fate of others. And somewhere already decided Sunrise Club watch on, knowing their job is done. But the story continues. So this is not just about 90 minutes, it's about margins, it's about moments and mathematics. Pressure on one side, freedom on the other, and everything still to be written. Mawlai Sports Club from Meghalaya, a designated home side of this evening. And the referee in charge, the man in the center, Manish Vaishisht, will be officiating the last group game. Sumit Kakade and Prem Narzari, the 2 assistant referees. Sangam Kayang is the 4th official. Now Kamei Patenga and Daman Bhalang will step up for the toss. Now the match commissioner, of course, Andrew Shekhar. Even this feels significant because for FC Raengdai every small advantage matters. Every decision, every detail would shape what follows. And Mawlai Sports Club perhaps a little more relaxed but very aware of the role they can play this evening. The referee having a word with both the captains. And now the flip of the coin, a brief moment of chance before the real contest begins. If you look at FC Raengdai, the side from Noni district, it's been a journey of control and then complication. They began strongly, picked up 2 important wins, looked like a side that understood the conditions, understood the tempo, and for a while they were setting the pace in Group A. But then came the setback. A game where things didn't quite fall into place. And then suddenly what looked comfortable became uncertain. And now they are ready in a huddle, still alive but no longer in control. It's not just about winning, it's about how much they win by and what happens elsewhere. So their journey from early dominance to dependence. And Mawlai, it's been a slightly different path. They started with a strong performance, a convincing win, which suggested a side with attacking promise, but consistency has been the challenge. A loss in the next game just slowed that momentum. And because of that, they find themselves out of qualification contention. But not out of influence, because today they can still finish second. They can still end on a high, and importantly, they can decide how this group ends. This is match number 34 coming your way only on the YouTube channel of Indian football. It's Mawlai Sports Club taking on FC Raengdai. Will the side from Manipur make their way into the final rounds of I-League 3 as the second best placed teams? Only time has to answer. Manish Vaishist, blow the whistle and here we go. The final roll of the dice in Group A. FC Raengdai with a task as clear as it is demanding. Win and win big. Because this evening it's not just about 3 points, it's about the margin, about mathematics, about survival. And across from them, Mawlai Sports Club with freedom but also with purpose. Chance to finish strong and to shape the fate of others. So one team chasing numbers, the other chasing pride. So Raengdai on the attack. First ball sent into the box. Makes its way out. Collected by Gibson. Tom Joseph on the overlap. First start for these two. The number 16, the number 27. The flag stayed down. It went up in the end. Took his time, the assistant referee, in raising the flag. Lambhamiki Lamare had a decent tournament. It had opened up for Gangmei. Herring Shangpliang of Mawlai, a coach who comes in with relative freedom. No qualification pressure, no burden of expectation. But that doesn't mean there's nothing at stake. There's pride, there's identity, and there's influence in the Northeast Derby. Because his team can still shape how this group ends. And on the other side, Joy Chandra, perhaps facing one of the most demanding situations. Because clarity can sometimes bring pressure. Both Birbal and Joy Chandra knows exactly what is required. And not just a win, but a convincing one, and managing that balance between attack, urgency and tactical discipline, that's a real challenge. But they got to approach this game step by step. Six quarters in hand, 3 in the first half, 3 in the second. They need a victory by a minimum of 3 goals without conceding one. So that is the challenge. It's looking very promising. Gibson Kamei is getting involved in the first 2.5 minutes. Starting ahead of Bikramjeet. Corner for FC Raengdai. It's Kaiswang Mei Kamei in corner duties. What can he deliver? In it comes towards the near post. Comfortably cleared, back into the mix. Straight to Lamare. Had a top game against Sikkim Brotherhood on the opening day, 27th of April. That's the first half performance, still a memorable one. Go back after this and take part in the Meghalaya Super League. Travelled with a depleted squad. Only 15, 4 on the bench. On paper, systems might look familiar, but intent defines everything for FC Raengdai. This is not a game to control, it's a game to expand. They need width, they need numbers in the box. Runners from midfield, fullbacks pushing higher, midfielders arriving late, because goals are currency this evening. And for Mawlai, The approach could be very different: compact shape, defensive discipline, and picking moments to counter. Because every minute they hold adds pressure on the opposition. So while Raengdai stretch the game, Mawlai may try to shrink it. FC Raengdai have shown they can rotate, bring on attacking options. Few fresh legs, fresh energy, especially in the wide areas. And that becomes critical when you're chasing not just a result but a margin. Surely offside, no questions on that. Gets in behind, trying to exploit the space in behind the Mawlai defense. That will be the idea. The instructions are clear from Joy Chandra to exploit the space in behind the opposition's defense. Tries to turn away from his marker, Gang Mei. Stays very close. Watswa Latu. Yet again, Herring Shank Priang decides to start Basuklang from the bench. Probably saving him for the Meghalaya Super League. And now Gibson. It didn't reach Kamei. Looking for a counter. Devoid of space. Ricky picked up a red card in the Sunrise game. He's back in defense. The number 75 for Mawlai, Arkini Lalu. Joining him, Watswa Latu and Adikbor Makro, the two fullbacks, with Samlang and Denzel Yumdor ahead of them. Robertson and Kevin into the wide areas. A midfield battle very interesting. FC Raengdai have got 5 players in the middle of the park, managing to create that 5v4 situation every time, with Nani, Kamei, Rekevice, Gangmei and Gibson Kamei. They tuck in to plug the gap. Now Gangmei. He's got Sagar to aim at. That was too close to the keeper, Lamare. They rely more on structure, Mawlai, than rotation, which means they'll need concentration levels to stay high throughout. Both haven't scored in the first quarter yet. FC Raengdai got to throw that trend out of the window. Gibson plays 1-2 with Tom Joseph. Nani, searching ball, but only manages to find the opposition goalkeeper in Lambhamiki Lamare. Oinam. Are they looking to play direct down the middle and from the wide areas? Well, they look to spray those long balls from the defense. Yet to find stability in the front line, Raengdai, which is why he had to switch and swap. Tried Basanta Singh in a couple of games. The number 9 didn't fire. Gang Mei was used as a target man as well in a game which he scored. Scored the winning goal, in fact, on the 68th minute mark against Sikkim Brotherhood. And now Sagar has been given that role. Tom Joseph prepares for a long throw. A clear sky this evening in Imphal. The shot was taken, blocked off. Rojan. He got in the way. It's survival. Not in the group, but across the tournament. They are now competing not just against Mawlai, but against teams from other groups as well, for one of those precious second best spot. Which means a 1-0 win may not be enough. A 2-0 win still uncertain, and they need more. And that changes how you play. The side from Shillong will look to end well. End with 7 points, secure second place in Group A, and a strong statement to close their campaign. Never really shown any intent of making it to the final round. So much emphasis in the state league rather than doing well at a national stage, which is why I didn't travel with a full strength squad. I left a few of their players for the local league. The Sunrise Club have already set the benchmark with 3 wins out of 4. With qualification secured, which now shifts all attention to this game. Because Raengdai are now chasing numbers, points, goal difference, comparisons. And in tournaments like this, margins become everything. Went crossfield. Arikbor Makra wins it clean. The left back has started alongside Arkini in the last game. Also been deployed as a left-sided centre back as well at times. Ricky was suspended in the Yara game, which ended 1-1. This is the 10th game of this group. We've had only 1 draw. Result in the other 8. A result here could be as well. Gang Mei tried to sell one dummy. Arkini Lalu just takes it off his feet, didn't panic. Stood strong, waited for the right moment to throw the boot in and take the ball away. Gang Mei was twisting and turning. Cool as a cucumber. The number 22 of Mawlai. Tom Joseph. No Herojit. Sagar will have to put in that extra effort. Gaisang Mei. Back to Rojan. No space to turn. Will take help of the captain, Pantiga. This is Gibson. He started well, the number 16, Tom Joseph. Is there a goal? Loading in the first quarter for FC Raengdai. They clear their lines. The Meghalayan club, but only momentarily. They come back via Sagar. Couldn't find his teammate. Continued his run inside the 6-yard box, Gangmei. He just had to check back to avoid his marker. Mawlai. They are on the break. End of the first quarter's play. Lovely exchange. The second touch was heavy, which allows them to clear their lines. Birbal Singh, team coach. A good start required at this moment to set the template, to set the pace. One goal can lead to another. Difficult for Mawlai to motivate themselves. They know they cannot get beyond the group stage, but this is a moment of motivation for them. And they score. What a pass! And Damang Bhalang with the goal. Mawlai Sports Club with their first goal in the first quarter. And that came in the last game. But talk about that pass. Beautifully threaded through. Had a clear sight and comfortably beats Kamei Pantiga. What a terrific pass. Putting it on a plate for the Mawlai skipper. And his second goal of the league. He scored in the last game as well against Tara from the spot. And finally a field goal for Damang Bhalang. The man who's leading the scoring charts in the Meghalaya Super League with 5 goals. Had a goal drought in the first couple of games, which ended in the second half of the Ara game. A perfect start for him. Against the flow, Mawlai Sports Club managed to split the Raengdai defense and getting that goal. Managed to make a dent inside the opposition's defense. A big blow for the hosts. Mawlai Sports Club 1, FC Raengdai 0. Damang Bhalang, the goal scorer. Raengdai have a free kick. Gaisong Mei Kame. The angle very conducive for a right footer. There's the number 5 with the curler. Onto the roof of the net. Concedes for the third time. Mawlai Sports Club in the first half. And this was their free kick. Went straight over. On either side. Could have been questionable for Lamare. Kevin. There's the man, Sagar. Slow start from Raengdai. Taken by surprise. What a finish. Football is organic in Meghalaya. It grows through communities, through local competitions. Raw talent, natural flair, And these clubs, they represent that identity. Played square. Sends in a cute ball. Runs it straight to the keeper. Robertson with that pass. Gibson stays on. The only FC Raengdai player catching eyeballs. Number 16. Here is Gangmei with a low cross. Have no problems whatsoever in dealing with that. Now Robertson checks back, finds his skip. Great passing build-up. That was too long though for Damang Phalang. In Manipur, the football is system-driven. Structured leagues and consistent production of players and a strong footballing culture. And FC Raengdai are a reflection of that. Organized, disciplined, competitive. Minutes of play gone. Mawlai Sports Club still leading, even though it's a slender lead. Rojen. Poor from the senior man. Attack developing. What a hit. Wasn't on target though. Inviting that pressure unnecessarily, Rojen. And Fei Suting with that strike. Quickly capitalizing onto Rojen's poor pass. And that is what all good teams could gonna do. Number 3 at the twilight of his career. Lost his prime. Now the fans not happy with the start. A mountain to climb. Will this be a booking? The referee has given a free kick. Raengdai. Here is the incident. A lot of distance. Will he go directly for goal or will this be a layoff? Needs to be seen. Keipaba. Not a right idea. Completely wasted that free kick. Should have done better. Should have planned better. Never gonna score from there. No pace in the game. Another gift for Mawlai. They need to up their gear. They need to change gears, the home team. And operate on the 5th gear. They've got to induce more pace. It was a telling cross. Equally well protected. Now they can throw on a counter. in no man's land. Flicked on. Doesn't get to Gangmei. Football has returned to Manipur with a bang. And expected to host the Durand Cup matches as well, starting from 3rd week of July. And Naroka and Trow took part last year. Even Real Kashmir and Indian Air Force have played here. Witnessed an Imphal derby as well. Almost packed house. The fans certainly wants to see more clubs in the top tier from the state which has given so much to Indian football. Gibson. He has been the bandmaster of this team. Gai Songmei. Sagar turns away. The right timing on that tackle. He leaves it. A change in the corner taker. A psychological ploy. You see teams do this. Gibson's corner towards Roger. Out for the throw in. This was the slightly breezy evening. The weather in the northeast so unpredictable. It may rain any time. The weather keeps on changing. It hasn't been an issue for both these sides to adapt these conditions. Even the FC Raengdai are the home side. And Mawlai comes from a place where the climate is slightly different to that of Imphal. Plenty of takeaways for them from the season. And they would surely want to build on and come back strong the next year if they win their local league and if they are nominated by their State Football Association for the I-League 3. And Naroka FC are fighting a relegation battle in the I-League 2. Keifaba. Always important to get the first touch right. Otherwise it becomes so difficult. Swept out wide. Good chase. And now comes across Keifaba. That's clever from Gibson. Still has it. Using the outside of his boot. Pame does well to stay on his feet and buy a corner. Now the last touch of Denzel Yumdor. Half an hour gone here at the Kuman Lampak Stadium. Mawlai Sports Club still in the lead. Gibson Kamei can change that. Keeper came out, missed it. The header wasn't on target. We'll make a couple of changes, a couple of adjustments, FC Raengdai. Good to always address those early. Premjeet, it seems like, will come on. Hasn't impressed at all in the last game. Shobha will also be brought on, and out goes Gai Sangmei. Shobha and Premjeet comes on.
Substitution for FC Raengdai. Jersey number 5 is replaced by jersey number 10. Jersey number 16 replaced by jersey number 23.
Gibson is also off. That's a surprise. I wonder, Gibson was doing well. The youngster had some spark. There's a chance early. On the turn. Came through a crowd of players. And Nani. Good presence of mind from the number 6. There was the throw in. Not defended. The shot slightly scuffed from Shobha. Lampamiki Lamare called into action. Premjeet in corner duties. There's no one present at the back post. They got to come up with a new plan. Got to try something different, think something out of the box. The Mawlai are very dangerous on the break. They've scored 6, they've conceded 5. And FC Raengdai conceded 3 times only. Had to concede in consecutive games. And that's the worry part for Birbal. He squares it. Quick passing from Mawlai. This is really promising. Attic ball. Still attic ball. Macro had to get the first touch right, but he receives support. That went straight to a white shirt. Mawlai leading the Northeast Derby. Premjit. He burst onto the scene with a lot of promise. With Trau FC 2019-20 season. Joined the Juggernauts Odisha FC in the ISL the next season. And since then his career graph been downward sloping. Lack of game time, injury played a big part, and now trying to recuperate the number 23. Shobha. Storm Joseph. Tom Joseph. I thought about it, but it wasn't the right choice though. Had much better options. And Daman Balang, good to see him drop into midfield to add that extra body, because Mawlai Sports Club, they've got a goal early. Only kept Fleming soothing up front. Now trying to pack midfield and make it difficult for FC Raengdai to cultivate anything. This Prem finds Sagar. Premjit on the loose. Lovely touch from the number 23. I tried to pick out a pass. Well defended once again. Premjit once more. That swung in. A forgettable try in the end. Crowd so anxious. Lachun Gray Pamei. Must have a clear idea. There must be some clarity in the thought process. The last game, FC Raengdai would hope it's not theirs last. They'll pray and make it to the final round in the debut season. But Premjit, promising run. Premjit, he tried that body feint, didn't work. Sobha takes over. Sobha and Premjit exchange passes, but the former left it, realizing would be offside. Gangmei. Ball was travelling away. was a shooting distance, but not in control. Rekevice. Haven't seen much of him in the first 40 minutes. Much influential in the past few games. Not so much this evening. Well, this result not helping them by any means, which means the second best placed teams are going to be from Group C and Group B. Even Group B, it looks difficult. Three of them waiting for a good ball. Plays it to the feet. Here is the cross. Keeper with a fumble. Will it be bundled over? Sagar with a glorious opportunity, but that wasn't turned in. Here is the cross from Lachundre. Butterfingers from Lamare. Sagar expected to score, expected to convert that chance. Another searching ball. Clearly on. Asking for help. Rojen. From the far right. Here comes FC Raengdai. Plenty of options. Still the cross couldn't find a white shirt. Got to be careful. They need to keep the back door open. They didn't have much options. Mawlai. Which is why he decides to check his run. Just keep hold of the ball and move it around. It's a clear foul. It's heading Shangpliang. And this gentleman has coached Raengdai United in the past. That's in the I-League, the 2013-14 season. Meghalaya had 3 teams from Shillong competed in the I-League that season. Premjeet with a giveaway. Famin Suting. Only as far as the number 16, it's a body check. Is that a foul? Nothing doing, says Manish Vaishisht. And play continues. Tussle for the ball. Earns a free kick, Sagar. A tussle with Oinam Kaifaba. Booking as well. Kevin Rimbai. It seems like he's got involved into an argument with the referee. Rojen. Rojen stepping up. Unexpected from a senior player. Are they succumbing under the pressure? Players galloping in. Finds an option outside the box. Good take from Lamare. It was a very good chance for Raengdai. He fell onto his strong left side. 4 minutes additional time.
4 minutes.
It's Nani. Floats it forward. Prem. Attempted cross is blocked off. Tom Joseph. I still feel Gibson Kamei should have continued. With that change, all those attacks have stopped. Sagar. He tees up Premjit. Takes a lot of time. Possession dispossessed. Here they come, Mawlai. Searching for the second goal. He takes it down. Kevin. Slightly away. Action at the other end. It's 2-on-2. Sagar. They've got to take on one. Runs towards the dead zone. And now it becomes difficult. It still keeps going. Easily defended in the end. Corner. In the dying stages of the first half. Will that lead be cancelled out? A catch in practice for Lamare. Just a minute left now of additional time. They are not trying, not managing to get those combinations right, and there you go. The whistle for the break. A half that turns expectation on its head. Moai's first goal that carried weight and far beyond the scoreline. FC Raengdai, this is not just a setback, this is a competition, because came here needing goals and instead they trail from chasing a margin to chasing the game. Now the equation grows steeper. Both up composure, discipline and a perfectly timed strike. They have played their part brilliantly. So at the break, Mawlai in the lead, but looks like the referee blew the whistle a minute before. So the play will eventually continue. That's interesting. How often do you see that happen? We'll have to play this minute. And now it's time for the breather. Mawlai is a lead in the derby. And the strike from the captain Daman Bhala separating the two teams. FC Raengdai with a mountain to climb. They back. And this is the highlights
Score
from the first
is
half.
Mawlai Sport Club 1, FC Raengdai 0.
to the players back out for the second half, and a good show of support here for FC Raengdai. The crowd will try to lift them because they need it, but they are trailing, and Mawlai Sports Club are ahead. Thanks to that goal from Daman Bhalang, a moment that has changed the entire equation. And it's getting difficult now for FC Raengdai, because this was a game where they needed goals, and instead
Substitution
they
for
are
FC
chasing.
Raengdai. Jersey number 17, Inkauchun Gangmai, is replaced by jersey number 22, Soraisam Surjakanta Singh.
Surjakanta replacing Gangmei. That's the change. Made a couple in the first half as well. Started with Gibson and then brought on Premjeet and Sobha. Kaiswang Mei and Gibson replaced in the first 45, and now Surjakanta replaces Gangmei. This has to be a completely different approach with more urgency, more numbers forward. They need an early goal to get belief back, and we are underway. The longer the stay is 1-0, the more pressure builds. Mawlai Sports Club, it's about structure for them, staying compact and denying space, and using the counter when possible. They don't need to chase, they need to control. And if Raengdai don't win, their journey ends here. Even if they win narrowly, it may not be enough, because they need a strong goal difference. That's poor. Quick fallback. Well, looks like it's going to be a booking for Rojen, yes. I tried to pull him from behind, was on the burst. Robertson, it is a free kick for Mawlai. If they finish second with 7 points, Mawlai, and more importantly, they shut the door on FC Raengdai. And from Raengdai's point of view, this is now about scoring, and scoring quickly. 45 minutes to turn pressure into possibility. Daman Bhalang, the training ground routine. Robertson pulled the trigger. And now Kelvin. It wasn't the right pass. But they have the ball now. This is what the I-League 3 is about. Bridging the gap from state football to national recognition. Short tournaments, high stakes, where one performance can open doors. It's Daman Bhalang. The impact on the players, the real stage for the players. This isn't just a game, it's a showcase, a chance to be seen, to move up, to get noticed, and that's why the intensity never drops. Here in Manipur, the setting has been ideal. Decent crowd, great energy, and matches that have delivered from tight contests to late drama to shifting the group dynamics. Rojen. This long ball tactics not going to work real. Even though direct play is getting back into fashion, Rekevice had a quiet first half. He needs to grow into the game. Nani quickly closed down. Raengdai. Premjit from the far left. Optimistic drive. Lachun Gray gets to it. Buys that yard. Lachun Gray from the byline, cuts it back. It's still on. Great block. Exceptional piece of defending from Mawlai. And now they can turn defense into attack. Crossfield, Robertson. It takes a lot of time. Robertson. He gets it back. Oh, lovely nutmeg. Robertson just lost control, lost his balance. And the group A has never really settled. This was a chance. Blocked off. No team has dominated throughout. Every result has carried consequence. And now it all comes down to this final stretch. With one team chasing qualification through numbers, the other shaping how the story ends. And in between, 90 minutes of pressure, patience and possibility. Corner meanwhile. Taman Balang. 7 goals already for him. In a very short span of time. Having a wonderful season. Outswing floater. Chance for a header. Lack of power. Lack of pace. Not a proper connection as well. Lachun Gray. Easily headed away. Lachun Gray once more. That didn't carry to Premjit. And now Tom Joseph in a foot race. Kevin Rimbai switched to the right. Robertson starts to operate from the left in the second half. A tweak from Hering Shangpliang. Denzel Yungdor and Sam Lang are really keeping things very tight. Mawlai, FC Raengdai rather are trying to destabilize the opposition midfield, taking the aerial route more often to bypass midfield. Premjit, he will look to go direct once more. Rojen. Sagar. Man outside him. Rekevice. Will he cut onto his left? Access denied. Goal kick. Sunrise Club Orissa made a slow start but still managed to make it to the final 6. The top 2 teams from the final round will progress to the I-League 2 next year. Delhi FC most likely to win the I-League 2 this year and qualify for the Indian Football League. They got relegated last season from the I-League, which is the Indian Football League at present. Here is a run. Having the numerical supremacy around the ball. Ten minutes of play gone in this half. It's still Mawlai Sports Club 1, FC Raengdai 0. You're watching the I-League 3 from the Kuman Lampak. Here is the cross. Soothing turned away from his marker. Shot from distance, the keeper grabs it in the second time of asking. What a release. Tried to flick it on Sagar. Now they're committing bodies. Sagar interested. But straight to the keeper, Kami Pantiga. A lack of intent from FC Raengdai. The onus is on them to take the game to the opposition. Looks like they're losing out the midfield battle with the likes of Samlang, Denzel Yumdor and even Daman Bhalang in there. The number 8, he drops back and helps the midfield. Birbal and Joy Chandra in consultation in the technical area. He's made 3 changes already, none of which worked. It's Soinam. Went down in the first half against Tara. And Daman Bhalang scored the equalizer on the 62nd minute mark from a spot kick. Rojen cut off. Still the ball finds its way to a white shirt. Good defending down there, Mawlai. Daman Bhalang now leading the counter. Rojen very aware of his surroundings, capitalizing onto a bad touch. End-to-end action. Rekevice, a man lying down. Referee waves play on his back, up on his feet. Rekevice keeps going with a vertical move and tees up a white shirt. Thought about the pass, slips it through for Premjeet. Good defending, outstretched challenge, great teamwork. Prem. That's so disappointing. Too much on it. Lachin Gray, perfectly measured. Trouble brewing. Just away in time. That's more like it from Raengdai. Good cross in from Lachin Gray Pame from the right. A slight touch from Lambhamiki Lamare. Natrao will be in action tomorrow against some Esmer FC. Whoever wins will go through. A crowd patiently waiting. The dignitaries, the officials of FC Raengdai in there. Very anxious. Their side still trailing, still playing a catch-up. They've crossed the hour mark. Mr. Fullen Mitei in there as well. Secretary of the Tridim Road Athletic Union. The Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Manipur. And under his leadership, Trau achieved great results in the I-League just a couple of years ago. Premjeet from a sharp angle. Managed to create half a yard. Class personified. This man is capable of changing the game. Is capable of turning the game on its head. A change is getting ready. Gonna be the fourth change for FC Raengdai. Lachin Gray. Good shape on the cross. Still away from the keeper. Despite a lack of height, managed to punch it clear.
Substitution for FC Raengdai. Jersey number 23 is replaced by jersey number 19.
Premjeet replaced. That's the word. And straight away into the thick of action with that cross. Rojit. Sagar stays on his feet. Rojan once more. Gelalung has been brought on. Is Gelalung. Strong there, Arikbor Macro. Not succumbing under the pressure. Now Basuklang will be introduced. Change in personnel for Mawlai. Kevin Rimbai will make way.
Substitution for Mawlai Sport Club.
That's a positive change
Jersey number 7 replaced
from
by
Herring
jersey
Shangpliang.
number 23.
Basuklang has got a couple of goals in the opening game against Sikkim Brotherhood FC on 27th April. The first goal came on the 61st minute, the second the 75th minute. The fifth quarter proved to be lucky for him. A Mawlai player is injured. The time slipping away, and the fans, they know it. 20 minutes of play already in the second half. No expressions yet. Stand looks colorful, but pale expressions. They've assembled here to see their favorite team in action. Robert. A quick feed. Lachandray Pame applies some pressure. Uses his upper body strength. A cushion towards the keeper. Sagar, the lone man up front. Through the same channel. Trying to create an overload. I tried to take it past. Watswa didn't succeed. Rojen heavily involved in the second half. Rekevice straight down the middle. Beautiful shape maintained by Mawlai, and now chance to hurt them on the break. Robert. Ball retention from Raengdai. The pinch possession back. Reke. Gelalung wins it off him. Watswa. Taman Palang. Yes, Faming Soothing plays a nice 1-2. Gets in the way. Oinam Kepaba. The Raengdai bench. No joy yet. Premjeet looks disappointed. And when he came on in the first half, that's the moment I said Gibson Kamai shouldn't have been replaced. The youngster was doing well. One change completely wasted. Saw that run. Gets onto the sluice. Rekevice! Rekevice! What a chance! Great individual play from the number 20. A lovely creation, Rekevice, away from a couple, onto his strong side, went over. That was the chance to fight back. A win by a big margin at this point looks impossible for FC Raengdai. Even struggling to find an equalizer. 6 points not gonna be enough. Brought it down, lovely. Rekevice, deflection. The keeper did commit one way. Tried to stay on his feet. Corner for FC Raengdai. Now they're looking dangerous, getting into their groove. Just 20 minutes of regulation time left. Sobha. In swinger. Is that a corner? Another header off a green shirt. It's a corner given. Lachin Gray Pamei. Tom Joseph. Still can't find the right pass. The clock is beginning to speak. Nearly 72 minutes. FC Raengdai is still chasing, still searching. The Mawlai holding firm, disciplined, organized, and increasingly comfortable. From needing a margin to needing a moment. And even that has not yet arrived. Every passing minute now tightens the grip around Raengdai's hopes. Around 18 minutes of normal time to find something or face the end. Stretch it off, Daman Bhalan, the goal scorer. Rojan. He's initiated quite a few moves. Papa, what a ball! And now Sagar with the equalizer. And the flag went up. Was there a foul on the keeper? The goal won't stand. There was a foul on the keeper in the first place. Sagar's strike cancelled out. There's a Kepaba's ball from behind, and there goes the collision with the keeper. Unintentional completely. Suryakanta Singh, who was involved. We'll have another look though. Here is that pass from behind. Beats the offside flag. Times his run to perfection. Nothing substantial though. Somehow I feel the goal should stand. Of course, the referee knows the best. That looked like a goal, at least from this vantage point. Now Sheila.
Substitution for FC Raengdai, jersey number 27, replaced
One of the
by
trusted
jersey
midfielders
number 24.
steps in.
Substitution for Mawlai Sport Club.
Just a few
jersey
seconds
number
before the
8,
first quarter,
replaced by jersey
last
number
quarter
8.
rather. And the window just starting to narrow down. Still no breakthrough in this half. Sheila. Straight away puts in a decent ball. We get another go at it. Still bobbing. Now counter is on. FC Raengdai. Sagar won't be able to get there. From chasing margin to chasing a lifeline. And even that remains out of reach. And every attack now carries urgency, carries desperation. About 14 minutes to rescue the dream. More than 76 minutes played. FC Raengdai is still searching. Play stop. Raengdai Pamay, the right back, ready to take the corner. Lachin Gray's delivery, Rojan flicked it on. Another foul given. A sigh of relief for Mawlai. Rojan went up for it. There's the foul. Clearly a foul this time. Past the first challenge. Continues to track him. There is the cross! Oh! Best chance of the second half. Almost caught cold, Mawlai. Checks his run. Takes it onto his right foot. Good purchase on it. Sagar puts it over. Could you believe it? Surprisingly, if Mawlai they win this, they'll finish above FC Raengdai. And despite the fact they started off with a couple of wins, This is the chance to equalize! And it has gone in! Acrobatic attempt! Finally, the equalizer! And the crowd, they go wild! Immediate eruption! What a cross from Kamei! And a side volley from Sobha Singh. 1-1, and now we have a game on a hand. Brilliant finish. FC Raengdai find a way back from frustration to belief. The two subs combining to open the scoring. The equalizer arrived and suddenly the game breathes again. But Mawlai, here they come once more. Chance to restore the lead. Puts it wide. Couldn't quite keep it within the framework. Urging a run forward. He will be using with confidence Sobha Singh. A goal at a very crucial minute. And the pressure finally paid off. Now they need to be careful. Lot of gap. Rojan tried to close him down. Back-to-back opportunities for Mawlai. This was Basuklang. Right from the edge. He lets fly. And now suddenly the game began to pick up pace.
Football kung fans gay, kung nazalo ba may gay rin na ano ito ang FC Raengdai ki hay kaawang na ni support sila nuwe.
The game has changed, but the task has not. FC Raengdai have their equalizer, but they need so much more. Mawlai rocked for a moment. Still standing, still resisting. Now it's 3-on-3. End-to-end action. Goes for placement. Couldn't find the curl. From level terms to a race against time. Every attack now carries weight and carries consequence. 8 minutes of normal time to turn belief into something bigger. Kipaba over the top for Sagar. Robertson. Give away. Back with the ball. FC Raengdai. Sagar to Rekevice. Still Rekevice. Searching ball. They come back once more. There's that right footer. Chwingampo coming. Another man with an assist already. That's nicely done. Gets in behind, flag stayed down. This is the moment for FC Raengdai. Just delays for half a second. But they still have it on. Off the bar. Goodness me. Hits the upright. Lamare completely beaten. That was dipping in. But The post stands in the way of FC Raengdai and the second goal. Crowd getting behind the team now. Truly pumped up. Rojen. Mawlai are used to playing against such a crowd. Schiller. Ricky. Support from behind. Picks out that pass. A rasping effort. Slight deflection, corner for Mawlai. The goal was gaping Sobha. And then lays it back onto Chwingampao Kame. That clipped the post. They're making a change. Sharival Lingdo. A defender brought on. And they will look to protect this. He's got the height, he's got the physics. Sharival Lingdo. Rojen stepping up. Tries to turn. Offside given. Now it's not just about winning, it's about finding goals in a hurry. Just 4 minutes of normal time to chase the impossible. "86 minutes played, 1-1. Raengdai all in. At least they got to try and end their journey on a winning note with 9 points. And just hope that the results from other groups go their way. That's beautiful. Overplayed it, but still managed to win a free kick. Chwingampao Kame, too hot to handle. This change really worked wonders for Herring Shangpliang. Now Raengdai have a corner, have a free kick rather, from just outside the box. Scoring distance. Chwingampao Kame, or is it gonna be Nani Singh? Crowd on their feet. They are sensing something. One deep breath. Sizable wall. And now Kame with the free kick. Top save from the keeper. Lambamiki Lamare. And the man with most number of saves in Group A adds another one to his locker. Now counter at the other end. They are pushing forward. Sharival Lingdo went over. Sagar. Keeper had to rush out. What a terrible decision! And luckily for Mawlai, that didn't go in. That wasn't on target. A questionable decision from the keeper to come out and deal with that. Tommy Pantiga, the FC Raengdai captain. Lachin Gray once more off his line. Roger needs to be careful. Slightly awkward bounce. Plenty of numbers. The flag will eventually go up. What a game. The last 15 minutes, this game has really lived up to its billing. The crowd certainly have got their money's worth. Sagar with another try.
Additional time of 6
Goes a begging.
minutes.
6 minutes added on. Six minutes for FC Raengdai to chase, not just to win, but a wave of goals. And 6 minutes to turn hope into something extraordinary. For Mawlai, 6 minutes to stand firm or possibly get a goal on the counter. They are unorganized. It's Rojan had to clear. The likes of Denzel and Harrywell knocking the door. Rekevic at the other end for FC Raengdai. Reke, is that a penalty? Referee points to the spot. That's a penalty for FC Raengdai. Rekevic tried to go on the outside. There was a definite contact. And now a lifeline. Deep into added minute. When hope was fading, it turns from 12 yards. The ball placed. The stadium holds its breath. And everything rests on Twingepo. Lamare. Can he perform some heroics? Here's the penalty. Good save from the goalkeeper. He certainly wanted the ground to swallow him up. A big let off for Mawlai. Twingampau Kame had a chance to put the game to bed from the spot. Mawlai, they still hold on. FC Raengdai denied at the very edge. When hope stood still, from lifeline to loss, from possibility to pain, Lambhamiki Lamare, the goalkeeper, the hero. Oh, that was a terrible pass. A moment that could have defined the evening. Dreams shattered from 12 yards. Still 3 more minutes. It's been such an open game. So entertaining. Into the path of Sagar. That's poor. That's offside. referee just steps towards the technical area. There will be a booking for Joy Chandra, or is it going to be Birbal? The FC Raengdai bench. Still a couple of minutes left. Play resumes. Robertson. On the attack, Mawlai. Can he find the right pass? Well-timed tackle. That will bring a corner. What a pass from Basuk Lang. A desperate defending. Just a minute and a half of additional time left. The crowd certainly disappointed. Vincent will be brought on. Ricky is off. Vincent Shermang.
Substitution for Mawlai.
Let's start the last game against Sunrise Club Orissa.
Jersey number 18 is replaced by jersey number 75.
Just the last 40 seconds left. The referee has seen something. It seems like there's a slight confusion. There's a few words exchanged between Fleming Soothing and Rogen. Some confusion regarding the substitution. Saw the fourth official consult the match commissioner. I wonder what the stoppage is all about. Play gonna restart with the drop in. Time still ticking away. Got to go direct now. Lachlan Gray. Lachlan Gray, Pame towards the back post. That's over. And there you go. A game that promised tension delivers heartbreak. Mawlai Sports Club hold firm, resilient, organized and resolute to the very end. And FC Raengdai fought, chased, believed, but belief was not enough. From meeting a margin to chasing a moment. And even that slipped away. A penalty in the dying seconds, a chance to change everything, but denied. And with it, their journey comes to an end. From hope to heartbreak, FC Raengdai fall and Mawlai Sports Club stand tall. At full time, it's Mawlai Sports Club 1, FC Raengdai 1. And they finish their journey with 7 points from 4 games, being second from Group A. And these are the highlights of this game. The first goal from Daman Bhalag, and this is how things started. It's been a pleasure being part of Group A games. And we'll leave you with the highlights of this match.